Hey everyone, DFA here, welcome back to the channel. I'm continuing the series on the skill cannons of Blitz, and this time we're taking a look at the Tier 8 Bayard friendship. Another premium, but don't worry, the next two ships, the Tier 9 and the Tier 10, will be Tech 3 ships. Free to play, and yeah, this one, what makes it special? So, well, first of all, it's de Grasse at Tier 8 with a tiny bit more HP, but also with an extra turret and rapid reload tree. So what that concretely means, so de Grasse at Tier 6, one of the best cruisers you can get there, but not very beginner friendly. Essentially a pretty big target and pretty easy to get deleted, while if you put it at Tier 8, yeah, it's a bit complicated. However, if you give it an extra turret, de Grasse already has an excellent fire chance at Tier 6. At Tier 8 you get... yeah, basically you're getting the best fires per minute at the tier, and it's not even close. If you activate your rapid reload 2, you get something that's actually similar to a Smolensk at Tier 10. So yeah, the damage potential on the Bayard is ridiculous. It's a very, very high risk, high reward ship, and that's why it's part of that series. And yeah, in that gameplay, so the other element is that it also gets the engine accelerator. So there you see me isolated, and I'm going to rejoin my team right away, because yeah, getting isolated and focused on that ship, it's not your best idea. You're not going to last very long, to be honest. And so yeah, you do have the tools to relocate very easily. You do have the tools to deal damage very easily. The range is not that great, to be honest. Yeah, it's still de Grasse, but this time at Tier 8. But you see immediately that Takao double fire on the first salvo, and we're going to continue setting him on fire as soon as his damage gone. And yeah, I'm going to follow my Takao there to deal with the other Takao. So it's really best played as a support ship. Because practically, yeah, you can't really get into a cap without getting deleted with that thing. You don't have any sonar, don't have any radar, don't have any smoke, don't have any fuel smoke. Yeah, pretty maneuverable, that's fine, but you're still a pretty big target. And obviously, as soon as we activate the rapid reload on that thing, we set the Takao on triple fire, and we're quietly going to watch it burn until the end. So yeah, pretty amazing damage dealer. There's a DD between those two islands, so unfortunately I cannot really press on there. I have to be careful, and obviously the Takao has probably dropped a couple of torpedoes in our direction. There you go. So yeah, if you make one mistake with that thing, you will get punished, and you will get punished quite hard. But yeah, it's such a fantastic ship to play if you know what you're doing and if you're feeling up for a challenge. It's also quite nice, actually. You're seeing it there with those beautiful camouflage, French camouflage patterns. So yeah, the Takao did exactly what I wanted to avoid doing. He jumped right into the Kagero, and so that gives me the opportunity again. Super good at relocating, 40 knots. Now that that poor Kagero has actually shot its torpedoes, it means I can take advantage of the situation and finish him off. Well, I have 1 minute to do that, so let's see how far we can go. Obviously he's going to be using its smoke, but it's okay, we're going to get close, we're going to throw a couple of torpedoes, and that should be enough to take it out. So yeah, we still have the Takao and the CV on the enemy team to deal with, because yeah, the Takao wasn't finished. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to focus on the Indomitable there, because yeah, even though you do get the AA skill, yeah, you're not going to shoot down too many planes with that thing, and again, you will get smashed for a lot of damage by CV. So you really have to be careful there. There you go, that's the Takao. So let's see how quickly we can actually remove the Indomitable from the game, because yeah, for me that's kind of the most dangerous ship at the moment. And especially since, yeah, it's going to be focusing me for the entirety of the match now. So I really want to take him out, triple fire, there you go, bye-bye. And now we can actually look back at the Takao and how we're going to deal with it. I can use torpedoes, because you do get a pretty decent range, or I could be using my... Oops. And the Siegfried takes us out from the... from across the map. And so yeah, that's exactly why I kept that gameplay, because that thing is incredibly tough to make, to do well with. So yeah, I mean, again, damage potential is really there. You see super amazing kill. But yeah, if you make one mistake, you get punished for it very, very hard. And yeah, that's Siegfried, which honestly is really not the best damage dealer in the game. Well, there you go. Apparently he had enough range and accuracy to punish me while I was broadsiding to him, and I had no idea he was even looking at me, to be completely honest. So yeah, I think it's a good showcase on what the Bayard can actually do and what it cannot do, and it completely deserves its place in the tier 8 skill cannons of Blitz, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm going to stop the commentary there. I'm going to let the gameplay run until the end. Spoiler alert, we do not win this. I think that's pretty clear. But yeah, see you next week for another cruiser gameplay. Can you guess which one this will be at tier 9? Yeah, let's find out. See you soon, bye bye.
Team is about to win.